What's up guys, Lewi here. Today we're going to be talking about content, specifically how to get creative, how to find the ideas for content and actually put it out. It's something that I struggled with for sure at the beginning. I didn't know like all the ideas to put out there. I thought I had to be original with everything and be completely creative with it instead of using some of the tools that we're going to look at today. So it seems that in our community inside of real estate, a lot of people are just overwhelmed at what to do. You know, there's so much information that we have at our fingertips, but we don't ever put it out there. One of the challenges I feel like, and I used to have this, was believing that your clients, your leads, your prospect all know the things that you know. And that's actually not true at all. They might know what the interest rate is today, but they don't know the intricacies of how a deal works, the steps of selling a house, exactly what to do. So you got to remember that you're the expert here, and that's the biggest overall arching theme of what we're going to be talking about today. So let's dive in. We're going to check out some of the tools that I use to make sure that I can come up with content effectively and content that's going to be sticky with the people who are searching for it. Now, before we jump in, if you haven't been here before, guys, subscribe to the channel. That would mean a lot to me. If you like this kind of stuff, I put out videos all the time on systems, processes, and time management for realtors. Okay, so let's dive in. There are three main steps to my content creation process. The first one is R&D. The second one is the template, and then the third one is the calendar. So R&D gives me my ideas. The template lets me get all of my thoughts and ideas on the subject out of my head and into a template. And then the calendar lets me schedule things so I know what's coming up. So let's jump through all three. So let's start with R&D. Replicate and duplicate, or rip off and duplicate. Okay, now everyone does this. Any content creator that you follow on Instagram, YouTube, wherever, they all do this exact process. Mark my words. What you want to do is start searching. Okay, so get on YouTube, start searching for the topics that you're thinking about doing, or search for, other realtors in the YouTube space to see what they're putting out. And once you find kind of different topics and stuff, just start to jot them down. Oh, I could make a video on that. I could make a video on this, 5 things to do in my city, 8 things to know before moving to my state. So different things like that, the more popular videos, okay? So the easiest way to do this with other realtors is to go onto their YouTube channel, the people that you are enjoying their content, click on videos, and then search by highest rated or most popular. This is going to show you the videos that people are actually watching, okay? Because a lot of us have a ton of content, but only like 10% of it really hits. The rest of it is kind of okay? So you want to search for that, see what the top hitting content pieces are, write that down, okay? So now you've got an idea for a video. Now you can watch that and get ideas and stuff like that. You don't want to just copy a video like for like. I've done that a couple times. It was dumb. It's not something I would do anymore. But you want to just take it, write down ideas, see how they framed everything, see how they're delivering the message, write notes on that, and then cool. There's one video content piece. And then you can just keep doing that, with different people that you follow. Start to follow maybe more realtors on YouTube and just see the kind of content they're putting out. And then all you have to do is just emulate that. But you're going to put your own spin on it, okay? I don't speak the way that other realtors speak. I have different ways that I project my message than they do. You might be more lighthearted. You want to make, funny videos, or you might want to get down to business and put a ton of numbers and maths and graphs and stuff like that in there, okay? So it's your style. Your people are going to react to your style. My people will react to mine, okay? It's just how it works. The other thing I do is just always listen for little nuggets that I can get an idea from, okay? A lot of people, if you go into like meetings or you're on like a Zoom call or a Mastermind or something like that, we all have a tendency to like write notes down like of every single thing that's said, and while that might be fine for some people, for most people that's not effective. What you want to be doing in those kind of circumstances is just taking little nuggets that are going to give you ideas for content. It might be one line that someone said here, or it might be like one theme that was talked about in this mastermind call, and then the rest of it it's not relevant for you just yet. So take that one nugget here, put it into your notes or wherever you're going to store this stuff, and then you can start to work out the idea, okay? So a couple of ways easily to get content. There's content everywhere, guys. You just have to be open to see it, and you have to be looking for it. Okay, so now that I have a lot of content ideas, what I like to do is just get everything out of my head. All the bullet points, all the ideas that I have to get them out there, okay? Some videos you can kind of just go off the cuff, but a lot of them you want to have a structure. I don't recommend using scripts at all, because scripts, you can tell that I'm reading a script and it just becomes very robotic, okay? You want to have bullet points and then just talk the way you would talk to a friend or a client or your parents or whoever, okay? Maybe not your parents, but you know what I'm saying. So I have a template for this that I use in Notion. I got this from Ali Abdal from his channel. I've converted it a little bit more for real estate purposes and what I'm trying to do with video, but it's a really, really awesome checklist and, you know, a template where you can really get your ideas out. It's not just like, have I filmed this, have I done this, have I done that? It actually asks you questions to get more of the content out, the emotional piece, who you're trying to talk to, you know, who this video is going to be good for, so you can start to frame the video around, you know, the person who's going to watch it. And that way it's just not you waffling on, you're actually being concise and to the point with things that people want to learn about. Because one of the common mistakes that everyone makes is putting videos out that you want to put out. You're not putting videos out that people actually want to see. Because especially on YouTube, people are searching for answers. It's the #2 search platform run by the #1 search platform. So people are on there looking for answers. You need to be the one answering those questions. So I'll use that template to help me out. If you want that template, drop a comment below and I will get it to you. And then the last thing I do is I use the content calendar. Now, I did a video with Mike Sherrard about this exact topic and you can download it for free, the complete template that I built out. So I'll put a link right here to that video. You can check it out after you've watched this one. Go watch that, watch exactly how to use that content calendar, and you can download that template for free. So it's a really, really cool, easy to use Trello board. Okay, you're just putting in the content that you've already, you know, come up with. You've already put the frame together for the video. This is just going to give you checklists for each day and when to get this video out. So I have to film everything by now. I have to get the thumbnails here. I have to do the SEO. I have to do everything, and then I have to get it edited and then on to the platform. So, you know, there's a lot of moving pieces to video. It's not quite as simple as it, you know, it sometimes looks. So this is going to help you arrange that and not become overwhelmed with the content that you're putting out, because a lot of people just get way overwhelmed with the process of researching it, the process of putting it all together, and then the process of actually physically filming, editing, and releasing it. So there's a lot to it, you know, it really does look like a simple process. It's simple in theory, but there is a lot of groundwork behind putting out content. So the more you can structure it with a system in place, the easier it gets. Believe me, I used to just try and do this off the cuff, like one video here, one video there, and it was a nightmare. Now I have my complete system in place. I have a day for research. I have a day for putting all my structures and template together, and then I have a day for filming, and then it goes off to, you know, my video editor and other people like that. So you have to have structure in place, a system in place, and then you will not have any more fears or anxiety about putting out content again. All right, so if you have any questions on this, drop a comment below, guys. If you want that Notion template, drop a comment below, I'll get it to you. And if you've never been here before, go ahead, subscribe to the channel. If you like this stuff, I put out videos about systems, processes, time management for busy realtors, and I'll be back on the next one.